finished the opening quest line. We're finally in the Elderwood. We're gonna start exploring. I'm super excited about that. Ooh, algebra stuff for college. If I may, what are you studying in college? I know when I was going for my degree, I avoided math like the plague. I have a degree in linguistics, so not mathy at all. Oh, game design. That's fun. What kind of games do you want to design? I have a few friends that are doing game design stuff. Oh, really? Well, I'm glad that you're back and getting a degree. But it's always fun to see somebody else who is interested in linguistics. I feel like I don't see a whole lot of us, but that's cool. And puzzles? Oh, cool. Are you doing like, I'm supposing with game design, it would be video games, digital games, or are you looking at doing like board games? Oh my god, I loved the Myst game. I put so many hours into Myst. That game, I remember when I was younger and I played it, it was so eerie and creepy. The like atmosphere of Myst was fantastic and I adored that game. I will say, one of the zones, the one with the mining cart when you're underground, oh, that one drove me absolutely bonkers. Okay, so I'm so glad that my bots are working again. Join the Discord if you guys want to. I am trying to build a little community, especially because as of right now with my work, it's hard for me to keep like a set weekly schedule. I work at a coffee shop. My schedule changes every week. So if I'm gonna go live, before I go live, that's where I post. That's where you can get the most updated schedule. And yeah, if you wanna hang out outside of when I'm streaming, that's where you do, the Discord. Yeah, no, seriously fantastic environmental storytelling. That game gave me, oh, it was so eerie. I kind of want to replay Myst. Yeah. Oh, cool. That's a really good Discord. I joined a few days ago, and I think it's been really, really good for like help and just kind of being around other people that are in the same boat. Maybe I should play Myst. I don't know. That game, oh, that was a hard to beat game, but it was a lot of fun. Maybe I'll do a Myst replay at some point. That one was a fun one. But for now, Abduction and Firmament. Hold on, let me go. I'm gonna write that down because I did love Myst. Myst was a fantastic game. All right, I wrote this down. Okay, so they're by the same maker. Okay, well then they're bound to be good. And I only played... Was it Kickstarter? Oh, Kickbacker. Oh! So these are like relatively new if Firmament came out 2 years ago. I didn't know that the studio that made Myst was still up and running. That's cool. Especially because Myst is... It's a little on the old side. I feel like I'm dating myself by admitting that I played Myst when I was younger. But yeah, okay. Well, I'm definitely gonna put that on my list. Oh, they do? Okay, that's fantastic. I love seeing that whenever bigger game studios are able to help other ones. Okay. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. Maybe once you get your degree, you can see if you can get like an internship there. That'd be pretty cool, I think. Still a small studio themselves. 50 people, yeah. Especially for, I mean, the size of the world of Myst is impressive, especially if their studio's that small. This thing is still telling me that there is a quest here, but I'm pretty sure I picked it up. Okay. Oh, let me turn this off so we can enjoy the game's music. Hold on. This thing is not supposed to be posting these links this frequently. I've had nothing but issues with Mix It Up recently. Give me 1 second. Let me fix that. Okay. Hopefully that fixed. But we are getting back into Elderwood. So we're supposed to be looking for a lost boy right now. Oh, what? The foliage like disappears as you walk through it. I wonder if that's on purpose. No sign there. Okay, so we can just keep going straight. Hold on, where are we on the map right now? D7? Nope, not community. Server, nearby. Server. I already forgot where we are on the map. Hold on. D7. Medium path. Ooh. Am I going the right way? That's the real question. So far, it's like really beautiful here. I love the aesthetic. I like the ambiance. There we go. Over there. Okay, still not here. So we're going to go over this way. Whoops. Whoa, did that frog just throw something at me? That's fun. I don't know if I can make it up this cliff. We'll cheat. We'll try. It is very purple. I am a sucker for any kind of like enchanted forest, purple glowy tree vibe. I remember one of my favorite zones. I used to play a lot of World of Warcraft, and one of my favorite zones in WoW was Ashenvale back in the day because it really had that kind of like magical mystic forest feel, and all the trees had purple leaves and the little wisps gave it like an ambiance lighting. I loved Ashenvale. Hey, we already tried this. It's not going to work. So we'll go back around. Ooh, cave. Okay. Still no sign of the kid, but where can we find other? There are like quests all over the place here. Let's go see if we can find this one in Okana Bog. Oh yeah, did you used to play WoW? Slash, I guess, do you still play WoW? Ooh, there we go. Find out whose package. Whoa. Okay, we have bouncy mushrooms. Good to know. Is this another one? Okay. Cool. We are getting back over here. Oh no, I guess we're still a ways away. I haven't seen any billboards yet though to unlock teleport spots. We may have to like go through the main quest line before we can unlock those. All right, couldn't find him. Where could he gone to? He wasn't at any of the spots I checked either. You don't think the beast of the Elderwood got him? The what now? Apparently there's some giant beast that wanders the Elderwood. You go out at night, it'll take you and leave no trace. I know it sounds like a kid's story, but I've seen it before. Well, or just a really weird Mugen. There's something in the woods for sure. It doesn't make sense that the beast would take the kid now. He's been living safely here for ages. He could be totally fine, or he could have fallen down an old well. We have no idea. Hey, look, Sabira just manifested right next to us. Hmm. You can still call me sir. We're looking for a kid. Nio, do you want to tell Sabira? All right. Not technically under the jurisdiction of the Palean Republic. In fact, we are just within the borders of Umbra. Be said, I'd be a poor watcher if I ignored a potential plight simply because they are not Palean. Kind of my lucky acorn now. Nio has a lucky acorn. All right, well, at least he's not hurt. Yeah, the stables. Yeah. Let's go. Hey, Neb, thank you for the lurk. Ooh, if you want, you can test out my lurk command. I think it's up and working. At least I hope it is. All right, let's get this going. Glad you stopped by. Like I was saying, I've got an idea for how we can stabilize. Ah, but nice pun. Trying to expand the stable system, the Elderwood, but I can't find all the old locations. Okay. Take this map and touch the central stables. The stables you've already discovered magically fill themselves in. Oh, nifty. She said it was human runes. Do you mean runes? Probably powered by human magic, connected to the old system that was also used by the Umbrans. She said to take over time, the map lost its connection to the markers, which is why there's no locations anymore. But if someone who's visited the stable connects their flow to the map, it'll update the system. Yep, let's go. All the stables have a picture next to them: a pine cone, a tall tree, a rocky cliff, and a lake. Will do. Cool. Okay, and then we've got Subira over here. All right. Do you know anything about this artifact? Unoccupied since the Umbran War, the Order has no jurisdiction here. We are technically in Umbran territory, so I cannot help you on this matter. Okay. We can go back to Eloise or her sister. Yep. Let's go. Strange energy present in the Elderwood, that oily purple sheen. Oh, oh my goodness. Hi, thank you guys for the raid. Hey, Cat Daddy. How are you guys doing? Again, thank y'all for the raid. I'm just playing a little Palia, going through the new Elderwood expansion right now. Accidentally brushed against it. Almost immediately, I felt a deep aching sadness within me. So for the new raiders, I usually play Dragon Age. I'm kind of currently working through Dragon Age Origins. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that so much. I saw that you were streaming earlier too. How was your stream? Thank you. Yeah, I joined a few days ago. It's been a really good tool, I think. Especially because I've had a few moments of technical difficulties that some of the people in that server have really been able to help with. So, but yeah, welcome everybody. My name is Incredible, or Ray. I go by Ray. I am mostly a RPG streamer. I play a lot of Dragon Age. I'm working through the Dragon Age Origin game right now, and I'm hoping to go through the whole series. I also do some cozy games on nights where I'm not playing Dragon Age. Right now, I'm doing Palia. I don't know if you guys play or have played Palia, but the new Elderwood expansion just came out, which has been really fun to get into. Yes, I love Dragon Age. I didn't have a whole lot of access to some of the bigger games growing up, so I'm kind of going back and playing some of the classics. I started with Mass Effect. Oh my god, I loved it. And now I'm in Dragon Age. Oh, it's the only one you've played? I'm like halfway through at the moment. But I'm really looking forward to. I've been trying so hard to stay away from any spoilers about Veilguard that just came out. I've had a few things spoiled, but I'm doing my best to stay away from them so I can enjoy the game organically. But hey, played modded Minecraft. That sounds fun. I haven't played a whole lot of Minecraft, but I do love builder and survival games. I play a lot of Ark. But yeah, if you guys want to stick around, I would super appreciate that. Drop a follow if you want. I would hella appreciate that. But I'm glad to have everybody. Alrighty, what do we got here? I already forgot what she asked me. Oh, the strange purple goo substance. Yeah, Mass Effect was fantastic. I played all three. I had a a hard time getting through the end of Mass Effect 3. The ending was rough. I'm not gonna lie. That was not the best ending on an otherwise fantastic trilogy. Highly recommend Mass Effect if you guys haven't played Mass Effect. Um, yeah, it, it was rough. I still haven't played Mass Effect Andromeda. Um, I've heard a lot of differing opinions on the newer Mass Effect games. Played a wee bit of Mass Effect. Did you play 1 or 2 or 3? Just 1. I really liked Mass Effect 1. Good if its own thing. Okay, that does make sense. I really enjoyed Mass Effect 1. Some of the car missions on what was it called? The Mako were a little wonky, but I thought Mass Effect 1 had a really, really good, strong storyline. Than Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2 was my personal favorite. So if you wanted to get back into the Mass Effect series, I highly recommend with Mass Effect 2. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, the Mako was a hot mess. Oh my god, trying to figure out the physics on that thing. You couldn't because the physics changed like every planet you went to, which I guess is kind of realistic, but oh my goodness. Those Mako missions, man. And I really liked. Yeah, I need to make the. What other games have you been playing? I really like the main villain of Mass Effect 1. I thought it was pretty strong. All right. I'm wondering if this is actually going to let us start collecting materials here in Elderwood, because so far it hasn't let me. I still can't figure out why it's showing me this, like, exclamation point, as if there's a quest here. I'm not seeing anything. Working my way through 5 games: Cyberpunk 2077, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Horizon Zero Dawn, Spider-Man Remastered, and Oblivion Remastered. I actually own Horizon Zero Dawn, the remastered version as well. I haven't played it yet, but I think it would be a game very much so up my alley. Kind of like I mentioned before, I play a lot of Ark. I love survival builder crafting type games. I think those are a lot of fun. I would love to play Cyberpunk. Unfortunately, if memory serves, that's one of those games that is first person. And I struggle with first person games because unfortunately I have really bad motion sickness. So I live vicariously through my friends who have played Cyberpunk, but it looks like it's a lot of fun. And the only Final Fantasy game I have played so far, which a lot of Final Fantasy games are on my list. I didn't like Final Fantasy growing up because I'd only played one of the Final Fantasy games, and that was Final Fantasy II, which I later learned was one of the worst of the Final Fantasy games. It makes sense that I found it at GameStop in the discount bin for like $3. It was on PlayStation 1. I put it in, I played like 2 hours of it, and I was bored out of my mind. Yeah. It was not a good one to start on, but I was really into Kingdom Hearts as a kid. Loved the Kingdom Hearts games, but I need to give Final Fantasy a second try. I have played Final Fantasy, the MMO. I was one of the many WoW refugees that flooded um that flooded the MMO version after, well, Blizzard's had a lot of issues. Okay, if I like Kingdom Hearts 7 Remake is the good one. That's the one that they split into two parts, right? Whenever they released it on PC port. 7 was your first game, Rebirth is the second. Okay. Technically, sort of. Yeah. No, I have a whole list. I have a whole list of games I need to get through. I've got a bunch of Final Fantasy I want to go through. Another game I really want to play, because I've heard nothing but good things about it, is Portal. And I've never played Portal. First and second in the Final Fantasy series. Okay, okay. I had a friend who was really big on oh, which one was it? The Final Fantasy game where Lightning was the main character, I think. That's the one that one of my friends really wants me to play. I think that's her favorite. 13? Was that one 13? Is it? Okay. Yeah, she loved that one and she really wants me to play it. The other game that recently came out, bit of a tangent. The other game that recently came out on PC, finally, was God of War Ragnarok. I played the God of War 2018, I think, last year, and absolutely adored it. So I'm very much so looking forward to playing Ragnarok. Also, for everyone that's here, if any of you are interested, I'm gonna plop this in chat really quick. See if this works. Yay! There's my Discord if you guys wanted to join. I'm trying to build up a little community. If you guys wanted to stick around and follow, like I said, that'd be great. I would really super appreciate that. But I currently with my job setup, I can't commit to like the same schedule every single week. And so I make weekly schedules and I update the Discord with those if you guys are interested. All right, so we need stone, white stone, and pallium ore, which luckily we already have some pallium. Can I get these now? No, I still can't. I still can't harvest that. Interesting. You've yet to finish both, but they're very fun to play. The God of War series. I really like the combat system in God of War. It feels good. Like, it's a really chunky combat system, and everything you do feels important. Or impactful, I guess is the better word. Ooh, we got some jasper and whitestone out of that. Okay, so it looks like whitestone can come out of regular mining nodes here. Yeah, for sure. Thank you for the lurk. It's been so much fun to have you guys here. All right, can't get berries either. So it looks like so far the only thing I can get are stone. I wonder if it would let me fish. Maybe not. Okay, I can get mushrooms. I'm also supposed to be looking for places that look like they could be conducive to a stable. Oh, what is that? It's all purple and glowy. Okay. Ooh, a book. What's this? Department of Logistics and Administration of the Army of the Palian Republic. Reporting officer, Order of the Wall, Regiment 85, 12th Battalion, 2nd Company, Knight Commander Omari. Unidentified Umbran Site number 21. Interesting. This is the first I've heard about an army in Palia. They're really going deep into the lore in this new expansion. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if these goopy looking trees are like the flow trees of this area. I bet if I tried, it wouldn't let me. Yep. Okay. Ooh, I only need 5 more pallium. 3 more. Let's go see if we can find some more pallium. I should have. Yeah, I have compasses. Don't need a whole lot yet, but if I can't find any shortly, I'll use one of my compasses. Ow. Ooh, nope, there's go. That's a big old hunk of pallium. Hey, okay. So back to Sabira. Although we got something over here. What is this? All quiet on the Umbran front. Search this area. For what? Do I have that log? No, hold on. Wrong button. Where is my quests? See if we can find this. Quests. Here we go. Found a military report written by a Palian Republic soldier during the Umbran War. Learn more about what happens by finding and reading the rest of his reports. Okay. We can do that. We'll just take a look around, shall we? Keeping an eye out for anything that looks like a book. That last one wasn't glowing super bright. I just noticed it because it was red on like a white background. Whoa. I looked for honey and found a tiny crown instead. I got another little quest out of that. That's cool. If we can see any books over here. See some up. Ooh, treasure chest. What is this? Insect mystery bag. Ooh, okay, cool. That's nice. I'm getting the feeling I can't get up here. Okay. All right. Looks like I can't climb any higher than this level. Ooh. All right. We got the second one. This is also from Commander Omari. Alrighty. Mission is currently underway as planned. No new threats have appeared. I've taken time to supplement our rations with the Umbrans' abandoned food stores and the vast quantity of edible local flora. Squire Nima has taken upon herself to dismantle an ancient human flow reservoir. Okay, so there's flow reservoirs out here too. There's another journal though. Is it still in this area? No. Is it going to show me where? Oh, okay. So that one's Sifu. What is Sifu doing up here? All right, let's go back to Subira so we can turn this in. Man, there's pallium all over the place. Wonder if they up the drop rate, or I guess spawn rate of it, not drop rate. What is this? Can I go in? Not yet, but $5 says this is going to be in a quest later. Oh my goodness! Thank you for the raid. Hey Neb, how you doing? For all the new people that came in here with Neb, my name is Incredible or Ray. I mostly play some of the more classic roleplay games. Right now, I'm working my way through Dragon Age. I'm in Origins at the moment. I also play other more cozy games on the side, like this one here, Palia. I don't know if any of you have ever played Palia before. If you haven't, I highly recommend it, especially because the new expansion just dropped. I guess, I don't know if you can call it an expansion, but it is definitely the next zone. I'm going to call it an expansion. Elderwood, which has been super fun so far. Today is my first day actually diving into it. On a stream earlier today, we finished the opening quests lines to get into the Elderwood, and now we're exploring Elderwood itself. How was your raid? It's not raid. How was your stream, Neb? Oh boy. It's definitely been harder to navigate since I can't teleport at will like I can in the other zones. All right, where are you, Sabira? You should be right over here. There you are. The longer I spend in these woods, the worse I feel, yet I have not come into contact with any infected organisms. It's as if the air itself has become tainted. There, a tugging at the back of my mind, like I'm desperately waiting for something, though I know not what. Okay. I did, yes. Yep. Oh, high praise. I'm a competent partner. So the substance at the very least does not affect minerals. I took the chance to gather some of my own while looking for the boy. Unfortunately, I failed on both accounts. You may have noted some forage is decidedly infected. Unfortunately, when I attempted to gather it, I was repelled quite aggressively. We'll need to find some way to dispel its effects. Really thick gloves. Yeah, what about dispel arrows? Hey, look who it is. The person who might be behind all of this. We're not sure yet. Like the Night Sky Temple. Oh, that's cute. If we're asking pointed questions, shall I respond with one of my own? Someone's been haunting my humble abode in Bahari Bay, and they think they're being quite sly about it, too. Wouldn't know anything about that, now would you? Alrighty. I love the air options. They are always unhinged and a lot of fun, and we're gonna go with it. Alright, maybe Tamala can help us. Tamala? Not quite sure on the pronunciation there. Perhaps you forgot, but my little house is located at the edge of the bay, quite close, in fact, to the Elderwood. Yes, yes, it is. After that light show, I came to the Elderwood and discovered it had changed. While these woods have always been a bit off, it is the difference between a trickle and a flood, so I've been doing my own experience on the substance in hopes of understanding it. Okay? I believe I formulated a potion that will allow you to gather um, infected forage without being repelled. Okay. Why would you offer this to us instead of using it yourself? Why would I not? I'm simply trying to be helpful, so suspicious. Who hurt you? I wonder. She holds nothing back, and I love her for it. All right, moving on. Let's see if we can figure out how to start gathering stuff here. All right, she's over there. And Tamala's hanging out over here. Ooh, what's this? It's shiny. Ooh, new stuff. But I do not have this currency yet, so I'm going to assume that's something I unlock later. You didn't expect that of Tamala? However you say her name, I did. Not unheard of for suspects to reappear at the scene of the crime, but to offer assistance. What do you think? She could be telling us the truth, but I'm assuming she wants something. Having access to this strange substance, regardless of if we say yes or no, she'll still have the potion. Very well, we have much to gain and little to lose from accepting her offer. Being stubborn will only harm us. Alrighty. Back to her. not as lov- not as lovely without you. We decided to accept your help. Why not? I always like the air dialogue options. Most of the time they're unhinged. I told you that I formulated a potion that will enable you to interact with infected forage. I may have told a teeny fib. Don't look at me like that. The formula exists, but I'm looking for some rather difficult to obtain ingredients to finish it. I could waste my time collecting, or we could have our favorite human do it for us. Aww. All right. Prepared treats. All right. Standard say for the infected essence. Like begets like. After all, you need a little hair of the plume hound. Ooh. Are we going to go talk to our good boy? Enchanted gloves that should allow you to collect the essence without coming into too much harm. All right. She'll become just the best of friends. Oh, I'm sure you guys are going to get along so well. Song or two of theirs. Oh, all right. Here we go. We have another quest. Why does she have a question mark over her head? Is it, oh, is this a new? Huh. Okay. It's a new feature. I guess to let me know that she is a quest giver and I'm currently on a quest for her. I like to just run off before I actually am looking at what it is I'm supposed to be doing. We do have a quest up here. Let's go north first. I need cave pixie, toadstool float fish, elderwood orchid, and infected essences. There's a whole bunch of new bugs. I should be trying to catch these guys, shouldn't I? What's this? A blushing butterfly. They completely, like, everything is new. The bugs are new. Wait, what am I using right now? No, I want to use these guys. No, I missed them. Dang it. That one was shiny too. That's. Oh, am I talking to a mushroom? Those brownies were shady. Oh, it's a wild option. Right there, you got the right spot. I'm in the trash where I belong. I'm Benny the Trash Pixie. And I have a proposition for you. See, I just love the trash. It's my favoriteest thing in the entire world. And these woods have so much of it. All these furniture pieces scattered around, lost artifacts, and dirt piles, and even slime. Oh, it's so wonderful. I need more. If you can bring me the nastiest, ickiest, tastiest trash around, I might even be willing to teach you how to make furniture yourself. Hell yeah. Not just any trash. You see, there's this nasty goop infecting some of the creatures around here. Yep. Sounds like the perfect kind of trash for me. I'd love to fill a pool with it and just swim around. Can I see this little pixie? I want to meet Benny. I guess I am right now, but like actually meet Benny. All right. So I still can't fish in the goop. Not allowed to goop fish. Am I allowed to do this? Nope, not yet. Okay. Now re-equip. Nope. Come back. Yay, Elderwood Orchid. All right, that's one of three. Finally, hey, we found one. Sweet. Okay, so that's one. Would you like to pay the pixie to unlock the recipe for Elderwood Wall Branch? Oh, cool. Man, they have included so much stuff in this new update. All right, looking for a book or a pile of dirt. Yay, there it is. I've spent the past 4 nights trying to record the creatures in the wood. Every night the howls grow louder and more plentiful, but each time I have played the audio back to Squire Nima, she claims all she can hear is static. They're closer, they're watching me. When I look into the trees at night, I see glowing, hungry eyes, and I cannot sleep. I think I found the location of its lair. I hear growling through the grate in the ruined city walls. I must investigate. Wonder if this has anything to do with the monster Nio told us about, huh? A sunburst butterfly. Come back, you're shiny. Veil pixie. Is that what I need? No, I need a cave pixie. Okay. They look like little sparkly butterflies. I'm going to assume that a cave pixie is going to be in a cave. So let's go find one of those. That's not a cave. We can go back. Can I grab that? Yes, infected essence. Cool. Blushing butterfly. Blushing butterfly. Still not cave pixies. I'm going to assume this looks the same as that one. Nope. All right, I don't need any more of those. All right. Let's go see. Let's go into this big cavern over there. Yeah, this is it. Mushrooms. Ooh, what's that? Interesting. Let's see if this is a cave pixie. Yay, cave pixie. Cool. All right. Toadstool floatfish. I bet you those are those frog things out there that spit globs of goo at us. We will head back over. Where is that bog area? This way. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's another infected essence down there. At 8. Need 2 more of those. I'm going the wrong way, as per usual. Oh, I hear something. Wonder if it is. Oh, what is that? Can I shoot it? I don't know if I'm supposed to be shooting these mushrooms or not. All right, we're in the bog. Just saw something over there. We're also on the lookout for stables. Grumpy granite rock hopper. There has to be a stable over here somewhere. This place looks like it should have one. Ah, don't fall. Hey, there it is. Woohoo! All right, we have two of them open now. Oh no, you muted yourself the last few minutes of your stream? See, don't you worry. I always mute myself the first like 5 to 10 minutes of my stream. How'd it go though? Did you have a good stream? What's that over there? Sacred flower. Ooh, that's a large pile. Okay, hold on. Where are we? This is C6. Up your mic or turn the background music down a bit. Okay. Let me see here. I thought my feedback was coming in a little quiet. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can fix that. Okay. Is it? All right. Well, is this better? I did turn it up a smidge. Had jazz playing on another tab. I definitely don't have jazz playing. All right. Cool. Well, at least the mic is working. I wouldn't be surprised. I've had a whole bunch of technical difficulties today. All right, we got that done. We got that done. I'm still trying to figure out what these toadstool floatfish are, because it didn't let me fish earlier. Well, I was also trying to fish in a goopy spot, which sounds very strange to say, but it is the truth. Let's try to fish in a not goopy spot. Try fishing in a more open area. Frank Sinatra and Palea is a choice. That would definitely be a choice. I don't know if Frank Sinatra quite fits the tone of Palea, but now I'm feeling like maybe I should put on some Sinatra if it didn't, copyright strike me immediately. All right, here we go. Y'all, this is the first time I fished in Palea in a really long time. A tin fin. Hey, yo. Oh, no, I'm out of focus. Crap. We'll do that after this. All right, more tin fins. Cool. All right, so I can fish. I just can't fish in the gloopy water. Okay, we just ate. Got a little bit of that. All right, where are these toadstool floatfish? Maybe if there's water in a cave? Let's go check that. And I need to find more of those orchids. I've only found one so far. Water's not deep enough, is it? Yeah, that water's not deep enough for fishing. Okay, that's fine. Can't gather that. Okay. Come on. There we go. Where have we not been? We can go over there. Let's go west. Or no, that's east. I know my directions. We'll see about that other quest over there, and if we can't figure out some more of these things we're supposed to be catching. Oh, wait, you're shiny. No, but I can't catch you. Dang it. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Bouncy mushroom. Flotato. Can't gather that. I find something about the word flotato to be extremely hilarious. All right, I can't hit that one. I'm assuming because it's gloopy. Let's see if we can find one that's not gloopy. And be on the search out for a pile of dirt. Whoops, whoops. Tin fin. All right, so all I've been catching are tin fin. So those pixie berries have all of the infected essences now. I need more orchids. Yeah, like that, only not gloopy. Nima, thank you for your service. As a non-commissioned officer, I know I can't discharge you from duty, but I hope you'll leave this wretched war behind, just as I'm about to. The voices, they're all I hear now, and I think you were right, they're in my head. When I close my eyes, I see the faces of people I fought and killed. To think the only way to get rid of the voices is to leave the army behind, to leave everything and everyone behind, to go it alone from here on out. I think I can make a suitable campsite at the edge of the woods near Bahari. For a game that started as just a cozy farming kind of upgraded graphics version of Stardew Valley, this thing's getting darker than I was expecting. Talking about wars now. All right. We still need to figure out what these toadstool floatfish are. If anyone in the chat has played this new Elderwood expansion, and you know what the toadstool fish stuff are, I would not mind a hint, because I cannot seem to find it. There we go. Man, these guys take a bunch of arrows. Ogopu. Ogopu skin and Ogopu meat. Okay, why don't we make a quick trip back home? Because I need to dump some inventory. And then we'll get back to it. Haven't made it this far, you'd help. What have you made it to? All right, let's see what we can sell first. If there's anything in here we can. I like to keep ones that either I don't have or are the starred version. Oh, okay, so those are like a food item, which is cool. Keep the starred. I don't have this in here. Doot, doot. Oh, oops. There we go. Starred version. Wait, hold on. You're a new resource I'm probably going to need. Oh, I didn't mean to put that one in there. That's okay. I'll find it later. Okay. I just took out the only orchid that I had. I need that back. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. There it is. Nope. Yep. And the cave pixie. Are those going to be under probably bugs? Yes. Cave pixie. You stay with me. All right. Back to it. Also, for those of you who haven't been here yet, this is my plot. I worked very hard on it back whenever I ran out of content here in Palia. I realized there's a limit to how many flowers one can have on their plot. Because I tried planting more and the game said, no more for you, no more flowers. I'm just kind of sad about it. I feel like we should get unlimited flowers, but I suppose it does affect the load in. I think kind of around the same main quest line. I only got the cave pixie and the elder orchid, but I was getting hit with a lot of side quests too. Thank you. Yeah. Here, let's do a really quick tour of the plot. Just got my little trophies over here. I don't have all of them yet. Nice little foyer. Oh, thank you. Yes, I love this one. You know me, anything vaguely cat-like. I got my kitchen. My plushie shrine is in my bedroom, because why not? Got a little bathroom over here. A little reading area. And then on this side of the house, I need to do something with this room. I haven't done anything with this one yet. Hey, welcome back. Oh, is your plushie shrine in your bedroom as well? I feel like everyone who plays Palia has a plush shrine somewhere. Like a little plant room in here. Quite pleased with this room. This room came together well. And then another little like study place. All right, back to Elderwood. Little detour to put stuff away, check out the plot. Well, not the game plot, my home plot. I'm a noob in Palia. Oh, you didn't know plushies were a thing? Okay, real quick, let me show you my plush shrine. There's also Frogbert. You must see Frogbert. I don't know, is the giant Frogbert still in Killima, or did they move it? So, Cat Daddy, these are Frogbert. These are Frogbert plushes. They get bigger in size the more people that or I think have them or in the game. There used to be a literal gigantic mountain-sized Frogbert in one of the zones. He was huge. We miss him. Come back one day, Frogbert. Pretty please. But one of the other things you can get in this game, either as a rare drop or from certain events, are plushies. And most people, at least most plots that I've been to, they like to put all their plushies in one area and a little bit of a shrine to the plushies. Yes, giant Frogbert, his eyes followed you everywhere you went, which wasn't unsettling. At least not for me. Usually that stuff's kind of creepy, but I loved Frogbert. He was my friend. You should. It's a lot of fun. It's a very calm game. It's extremely comfortable to play. I will say there's been a lot more heavy content so far in Elderwood. The original game was just pretty comfortable. You do romances, you can have 2 romances. Well, technically you can do more than 2, but you can only like get the pins from 2 people. And you've got farming. My little tomato farm is over here. I don't know if tomatoes are still the most profitable fruit or crop in the game. They used to be. I would do nothing but tomatoes, and then I would make tomato preserves out of all of them, and that's how I made most of my money earlier on. But like I said, I actually haven't played this game in probably close to a year. It's been a long time since I've come back, so I'm sure a lot has changed in my absence. All right, heading back. I hope that they put somewhere on the plot, because you can instantly travel from your home plot to Kilima and Bahari. I hope that they give us an instant travel from our plot to Elderwood at some point. Yeah, Pallium's not rare, apparently. I have found so much Pallium, which is kind of insane. Uh, I'm fine with it, but I will say there was something fun about the days of forming Pallium hunting groups. Um, they do. There is a like an instant travel from your plot. That's cool. I've unlocked, I think, 2, 1, 2, yeah, 2 of the stadiums so far. Stable. Oh my god, you guys. All right, so there is another stable somewhere in the deep woods, and in this Malvi way. There's now platinum and another rare stone. Oh, so they've changed what's rare. Well, I guess at least instead of having like numerous types of rare stone, I like the fact that they kind of made the old one less rare, easier to find. Yeah. Okay. So we need to go over here. Let's make our way there. Find the last journal entry. I need, oh, is that an orchid? Yes. Yes, it is. That's what I like. I need 1 more of those orchids. They made the unattainable attainable and gave us new rocks to get excited about. I mean, that's how you keep people interested. Be like, hey, remember this thing that was really hard to find? Now it's everywhere. But boy, oh boy, do we have a surprise for you. There's a new thing that's really hard to find. All right, so I have all of the Elderwood orchids that I need. I just need to figure out where this toadstool floatfish is. I'm assuming it's something to be fished because it's got the word fish in it. We've tried fishing in caves. We tried briefly over by the water. We haven't tried over here past the deep woods, so we'll go there next and see. But first, that looks like our... Yay. Cool, and then we completed that quest. And we got some more dispel arrows. Ooh, a copper teapot. That's what I'm most excited for. I loved getting stuff together for blueprints. Making my little plot, making it feel homey. I got a new room. I got a room in there that hasn't been filled, and there's a whole new zone of blueprints for me to find. I don't want to go this way. I want to go down into the deep woods. I am not going the right way. Oh my goodness. I think it's this way. I have talked with Tamala, yes. All right, let's see while we're here if we can find the stable, because there is one in the deep woods. I can't get that right now. See my map? Yeah. Oop. So everyone, my Mix It Up just posted the link to my Discord and my VODs. If you guys are having fun, sticking around, if you would like to give a follow, I would be so incredibly grateful. I am about 15 follows away from affiliate, and that would be crazy if I could hit affiliate. But also my Discord, if you guys were interested in joining my little community. I am trying to build a small community. If you guys wanted to hang out outside of streaming, we've got our Discord all set up. That is also where I post schedules. My current job makes it pretty hard for me to stick to the same weekly schedule every single week. Hey, Beth. But in my Discord, that is where I will put when I am streaming and what game I am streaming. So if you guys want to, please join up. I would be so happy to see y'all there. And hey, Beth, how was it? How'd it go? We are playing a little bit of Palia. As for you, Neb, let's start with a mild hint. And if I start to get desperate, I might be like, okay, give me something a little stronger. I can use youtube.com at, oh, that's kind of cool. I'll have to look into that. Thank you, Cat Daddy. Ooh, I just hit 100 messages in one stream. That's exciting. I've never had that many messages before. Thank you guys. Y'all are awesome. Choir was fun. Lots of happy crying because gay choir. I mean, it's happy crying, so that's good. Did something happen? Did y'all like get something good, or was it just happy feelings? Okay, I'm very cold. Interesting. So I'm in the wrong part of the map for this fish. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Emotional moments tonight with the music. See, that's the best part about music, is it can elicit those emotions. What is it that you guys are singing again? You mentioned it before, but I can't remember. Considering Matthew Shepard, I'm afraid I don't know entirely what that is. Is it like a play? Yeah. There's so many like times where I've listened to a song or something and it's just the emotion is overwhelming. And I think that's incredibly beautiful and also super cathartic for a lot of people. Okay, I'll definitely look it up. Yeah, I know. One of my favorite bands, Nightwish. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Nightwish. One of my favorite bands of all time. They have a few songs that, no matter how many times I listen to them, every time I hear them, it makes me super emotional. Hey, a fellow Nightwish fan. That's exciting. What's your favorite? I would say favorite song, but I feel like that's hard to choose. So, favorite album? Haven't listened to them since college. That's very fair. I do like some of their new stuff. Have you listened to their newest album, Yesterwind? Demon Hunter, and I love Demon Hunter. We've talked about that before, I think, Neb. Anything with Tarja? Okay, Tarja Stan. I really like Tarja. I think she was phenomenal. However, I will say I am a sucker for Floor. I think Floor was an excellent addition to the band after Tarja's exit. I actually got to see Nightwish live one time with Floor as their front woman. They came to where I live a few years ago, and they were touring the album before the one that just came out, so Human Nature. But the really cool thing is they only did a few songs from Human Nature. I don't know if you've heard that album, but it's a little more experimental. A lot of the tracks are just instrumental, so they only did a handful of songs from that one, and then they did a bunch of their like greatest hits songs as well. And getting to hear like Ghost Love Score live, chills, absolute chills. Such a good song. Yeah. I really like Yesterwind, which is their newest album. There's some really good stuff on there. I enjoy that one a lot. Dark Passion Play is also, if I had to choose a favorite album, I would actually say not an album per se, but the set that they did at the 2012 Wacken Rock Festival with Floor. I think that was one of Floor's first appearances as their front woman. The fact that that was live was fantastic, like mind blowing. If you listen to that album with the knowledge that this is them performing live, it's kind of crazy. All right, I'm not finding the stable, and I have been told that I'm very cold uh in terms of finding the fish that I want. So I'm going to go over to this area and see if that's where I need to be to find this toadstool. Yeah, Dark Passion Play was really good. I feel like Dark Passion Play was really, really good, and I really liked it. But I do think that Annette, the one that they had right after they asked Tarja to leave the band, she got a bad rap. I feel like her voice was very, very poppy, which wasn't, it didn't really fit the vibe of the band. But I still think the original Dark Passion Play was really good. Um, Very raw, very emotional. But because it was such a hard emotional time for the band, they moved on pretty quick. But again, I can't fault anything they did because it brought them to Floor, and I love her. And for you, Neb, I'm gonna head over to the Demir dock and see if I can find anything out there. Okay, great way to help my hear fishy fishy. I will try that. Let's get over to the water, and then I'm just gonna hear fishy fishy and see if that works. And if it does, you know what? That makes the most sense. Not me having to check my map every 2 seconds because I don't know this zone. See? And then I get stuck in caves. That's what I get for not checking my map every 2 seconds. Are we bringing up, what is it, noodling? Let's not noodle. Let's not. That's a good way to get bit by a catfish. Yeah, noodling. I mean, unless the goal is to get bit by a catfish, which could be, I mean, that could be, that's your prerogative if you want to get bit by a catfish. Just a little tickle. Some of you know, a good chunk of my family is actually from Louisiana. So I've gone catfishing before. I've never gone noodling, not sticking my hand into a catfish's mouth, because that's not it. Not for me. Um, but I do love catfish. I have been stabbed by catfish whiskers before. Those are painful. Hey, we got the toadstool. All right, cool. Alrighty, so we are back. Let's go to Tamala. Alrighty, I got your ingredients. Woman has to eat. Not everyone has the government bankrolling them. Yep. Seems like you'll need more of my help while you're investigating the Elderwood, so I've graciously decided to open a little potion shop. How nice of her. Please stop by whenever you'd like. I'm here to help. I'm sure your shop wares all follow proper order regulations as well. Naturally. All right, cool. The effects won't last forever. Take care you don't stay out too long without a proper supply. Got it. Okay, so we need more of the infected essences. And we need to go get a bunch of infected plants. Let's go find one first, one of the infected plants, before we pop the potion so we can maximize. I don't know how long it lasts, so I kind of want to maximize its use. Oh, I have that song stuck in my head now. Do any of you listen to Amaranth? Do you know their song Maximize? That's now in my head. No, not an infected plant. More infected essence. All right. So we're back in the deep woods. I still need to find the stable here so I can unlock fast travel, which so far has been surprisingly difficult to locate. No, what's that? Oh, nothing. Okay. Wait, something? Floatfish mushroom. Is that a plant? Is it an infected plant? Pretty please? Nope. Regular pixie berry. I love this little bee that some people have. It's adorable. Are you infected? Nope. Nope. Ooh. Beast's Lair? Alright, I can't go in yet, but I'll have to remember where this is. I have a feeling that's probably going to be important later. Ooh, infected plant. Okay. Nope. We took our potion. We got the plant. Ooh, hey, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Oh, no worries. I appreciate the follow. All right, where are these other infected plants? I wonder if with this potion, I can cut down the infected gloop trees. I got ancient wood. I love the bouncy mushrooms. Where is this leading me? Up here? Okay. I need 2 more infected plants and a bunch more of those infected essences. Actually, hold on. What is this? Is this regular stone or is this the new stone? Regular stone and white stone. Okay. Hmm. Oh, there's an essence down there. 2 of them. All right, cool. Nice. Ah, hold on. What is... I feel like the game hasn't really been playing music, but okay. Well, now that I said something, there it is. All right. Am I still in the deep woods? I am still in the deep woods. I wonder... Yeah, for sure. Thank you for the lurk. Oh, what are you going to make for dinner? Oh, you mean cook in the game. That makes a lot more sense. I should do that. I'm running out of food in the game. I mean, yeah. It's been a day. Ooh, we should do a cake party at some point. I don't know if those are still a thing, but they should be because they were fun. What's this? I don't have enough, but that's okay. All right, last time I saw one of those, though, it meant that I was close to stable. So is that around here somewhere? I definitely need more of these creepy flowers because I'm on a time limit and I haven't seen any more. Trying to listen to audio cues too, because I know this game uses a lot of audio cues when you're close to stuff. Yeah, cake party. Hey, if ever you wanted to, Neb, we should do one. That'd be fun. Is that infected? Yes, it is. Ayo. Okay, we need one more, and we need 5 more of the essences. Hey, foraging level 23. What's that over there? No. Oops. It would be fun if this game implemented like a swimming ability. Hey, Flotato. Finally got one. I love that they're called Flotatoes. Let me see. I need one more. Yeah, I want to swim, right? You're getting your cousin into the game, so she's gonna need in-game friends. Oh goodness. All right, hey. You know I'd be happy to have a little cooking party. All right. I don't think this one. Yeah, that's not infected. Come on, game. Oh, somehow I do have 5 out of 5 infected flowers, but I still need 2 more infected essences. When did I get the 5th one? No idea. That's wild, but okay, I'll take it. Happy surprise. Oops. See if we can find either one of those little orbs or a gloopy tree. We'll start making our way back to the main. Hey. Oh my god, it only gave me 1. All right, I need 1 more gloopy orb. Ah, no. Muffins online. Well, it looks like Pallium. Woo. Sweet. All right, we're done. We can head back to Sabira with a little bit time left on the potion. Okay, so it looks like these potions are probably good for like 20 or so minutes because it had a decent life on it. All right, so I still can't get those. It looks like I need a different type of ammo. I need to go back the way that I came. All right, that's the right way. Follow this path. It should take us back to Sabira. Hello, Tamala. There she is. Suspected. I have the flora. Though you've cleansed the surface of infection, it appears whatever overtook these plants has permeated to their very core. I can feel it pulse through every part of the samples. Flow permeates all living things in small amounts, integrating naturally with oneself. This compromises your flow signature. Even a plant can have one. Though typically, It only allows you to differentiate between the types of plants not specified in, or not specific individuals. Flow has been completely eradicated from these samples, and those pathways are taken over by this new substance. It's not an infection, it's a domination of spirit. That does sound bad. That's how we create runestones. Okay, but to completely eliminate the presence of flow within something, I think we need to study fauna next. Fish, insects, and larger creatures, something more complex than a simple plant. My potion's quite useful, but it doesn't work miracles. I take it you've been eavesdropping. These are a public area. She's not wrong. It's simple. It tricks the infected plants into believing you're like them so they don't reject you. I am, in essence, disguising myself as one of the infected. So anything you need to manipulate with your own hands or with handheld tools won't be rejected. Fishing hooks, smoke bombs, and arrows will lose their disguise the moment they leave your side. Interesting. It appears you'll need to speak to an expert in fishing, hunting, or insect catching. Don't need samples of all of them. All right. We're gonna do fishing. Fishing is very relaxing. I like to fish in this game. All right, let's go talk to Einar. And Einar's my friend. So. Sweet. All right. So Einar. Oh, is he gonna be at my plot? We have a visitor at home, so let's go home. I know. How would Ani be able to help? Does Ani have some deep knowledge about magic infestations? All right. Who is at our plot? So far. Oh, it's Zeki. Hey, Zeki. I haven't seen Zeki since I got back in the game. I've been looking all over for you. And what over? I stole something? Oh. I like I can just say no. I'm happy to give it back. Wait. Well, damn. All right, just walk away, Zeki. That's fine. Okay. So we need to go out for Einar real quick. I'm going to put this stuff in my storage, clear up a little space. I should also harvest those tomatoes and get those cooking because probably need those. No, you stay with me. That seems important. Okay. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I should probably check and see how many of these seeds I have. Because it's been a minute and I don't want to run out. I haven't paid for tomato seeds in a long time. Yeah, this was the way to make gold back in the OG days of Palea. Just tomato everything. You grab all your tomatoes, You make sure you have tomato seeds to replenish whenever your tomatoes run out. See, I do. We're good. I could use a few more. I think I need like 80. Let's go see if I have any seeds ready, which I do. Look at that. Boom. All right, we're good. And then you take all your tomatoes and you put all of them over here. I don't know if this is still the strategy. It's been a long time. But for tonight, I'm going to pretend like this is the strat. I used to consistently have enough tomatoes to fill all of these preserve jars. And you sell them all, and boom, you get almost 10K every time you do that. Now let's go talk to Einar. I've also got 3 lucky coins, so I might go do that as well. I haven't been to Zeki's shop in a minute. I do like that they have changed the main quest like icon around the quest giver. Makes it much easier to figure out what's a side quest and what's a main quest. Ciao! Let's go say hi to him. Hi, buddy. Look at him. He's so cute. I love Tao. There's Ani. You know, I actually haven't talked to Reth or Hodari since coming back to the game, which is sad. Those are my guys. I love them. I need your help. The essence that lingers on your largest organ is nostalgic, but nostalgic in a negative way for my emotions. And this is why I love Einar. Yes, I believe the word is traumatizing. Yes, my rune workings briefly stuttered and now I'm feeling fine again. I wish I could tell you more about this essence, but I appear to have lost access to that knowledge. Please inform me how exactly this essence came to cling to your flow. From what limited data I have access to, you do not need to worry about being overtaken by the essence as long as you keep your brain wrinkles active and alert. I love Einar. He is one of my favorite. My favorite of the Galder would be the Gardener. Gardener is just so sassy. The most sassy character in this game. And I love them. I love them for it. But I do also really like Einar. The poor fish swimming within the Elderwood's water unfortunately have naturally smaller wrinkles on account of their smaller stature. It is our duty as sapient beings to protect things that cannot protect themselves. Don't let your brain go smooth, Einar Palea. Honestly, quote to live by. That's a quote to live by right there. I will assist you in learning how to catch the infected fish. From how you've described the infection, I believe a custom fly would be the correct approach. Right. I must understand the nature of an Elderwood resident. Would you bring me one such uninfected friend? Yes, I will be back. If I were capable of breathing, it would be baited. The gardener's new oneness is gardening. Indeed, yes. You know, he hopes to invent an entire new species of flora. I'm not surprised. All right, I should have a few Elderwood fishies in my storage box at home, so let's go there. The central stables are the closest. Yes, all of them have I will say Palea has done a really good job with characterization. All of the characters in this game feel distinct. And I think that's awesome. Like there's a lot of games out there where the NPCs all kind of, you can tell they're reskins of the same. But yeah, all of the characters in this game, they have hobbies, they have interests, they feel like real people. So they did very good with characterization. Okay, let's go check the storage and see how many fish we have. All right, I have to remember what is from Elderwood and what is not. Tinfin. I know you are not. Or no, you are Elderwood. Minnow, koi. These are all from OG Palea. I may have already, I think I did sell my other tin fins, so I may have to go fishing. And Einar also needs infected essence. Okay. Over to Elderwood. You let me in this time, pretty please? Oh, what is going on? Unable to connect. Is it just to Elderwood? Can I go anywhere? All right, well, I was able to go here. Let's try this again. If it doesn't let me do this, we'll run to the entrance and see if that works. Okay, cool. It worked that time. Let's go to the docks and catch some fishies. Oops, too early. Ooh, treasure chest. I hope it has a blueprint in it. I got a runic sphere. That's new. I don't know what that is. Hmm. An ancient koi. Ah, there we go. Okay. Cool. Well, now I just need infected essence. Let's go grab another potion. See how much they are from Tamala. Oh, interesting. All right. Potion store. Okay, so it's going to cost 15 infected essence to get that. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, cool. Well, now we know. Yeah, new seeds. Do you see that? Look at these. We got rockhopper pumpkin seeds. Boost star quality. Yeah, they're expensive though. 500 essences for just one. It's Christmas. Anytime game gives us new content, that's very exciting. All right. Come here, little blobs of infected magic. Come out wherever you are. There's one. We got two for that one. Ooh, it's a big ol'. Cool, cool. Pickaxe Pro. There's got to be something to shoot in those mushrooms, though. I keep seeing people do that. Cool, we got 4 now. You ate them? The glowing globs or the mushrooms? Yay. All right, that's all we needed. Both? You know what? Fair. Honestly, that's fair. To Einar. Hey, killer. How are you? Just doing a little bit of paleo right now. Gonna be lurking. I appreciate the lurk. All right, here we go. Back to Einar. Here's your fishies. If the woodland alchemist's deduction is correct, then a fly with a small orb containing infected essence would attract even the most picky of Elderwood's friends. Won't be long, got work tomorrow. Hey, I appreciate however much time you want to hang around. Now, please keep your brain wrinkles active and alert if you are returning to the oldest wood so that you may return safety. I will do my best. All right. Where is the closest? Yeah, back in Kilima. Okay. Haley is a free game if you're talking about this one. There are some like in-game purchases you can make, but the game itself is free. Well, if you wanted to make space for it, I highly recommend, but only if you enjoy cozy like farming and relationship building games. Um yeah, I think it's really fun. It is kind of it's a lot like Stardew Valley with just a little extra sprinkled on top of it. Some of its uh like building system is definitely a lot more in depth. If you like to create and craft things, you can build your own housing plot, which is a lot of fun. um but it is definitely a much lower key. I was going to play a little more Dragon Age tonight, but it's been a long day, and I was like, you know what, they just released their latest expansion, which is Elderwood, which is what we're kind of going through right now, and I was in the mood for something a little more relaxing. It's a really fun game. I highly recommend it. As I was telling or talking to Neb earlier about, if you enjoy games with some really interesting and really strong characters, um, which I think it's fun. Anytime a game can characterize its NPCs that well, that makes me happy. Once Human. Oh, I have that on my list. I haven't played that yet. You said it's fun. What's the gameplay like? Oh, oh, crud. You know what I didn't do? I picked my tomatoes, but I didn't water them. Let me go do that. Survival game against corrupted humans and an open world to loot. Ooh, that sounds so up my alley. I love a good survival game. One of my favorites. I know it's been embroiled in some controversy as of late, which I am also a bit upset by, but I adore Ark, the Ark game. I'm convinced there's not a PC on the planet that is built to withstand and handle Ark played at maximum graphics, but I love Ark. All right. Haven't played it yet. Ah, what am I looking for in here? I came in here for something and I don't remember what it was. But I do have mail. I still have not forgotten your contributions to my last investigation. Ooh, I got another quest. Excited. All right. Well, Delta Force. I haven't played that one yet. All right. I think we're gonna call Palia here for now. It is almost midnight, getting a little late. So let me come over here real quick. But for everyone who came and hung out for today, thank you all so very much. I have never had this many viewers at one time on my channel before, so that's been fantastic and so exciting. I actually hit, I think, 100 messages in chat today, which is also a first. Which is really fun. I've never had that kind of engagement before. So thank you guys all so very much for being awesome and engaged and chatting. Yes, my stinger click, and I really like this. That's another thing I got off Etsy. All of my overlay, everything, my artists, they're all on my credits in my about. If you guys haven't and you had fun today and you want to hang out more, please follow. I am really hoping to hit affiliate at some point within the next couple of months, and I think I need like 15 more followers. Also, if you are interested and want to hang out outside a stream or anything like that, or want to get to know when I'm going to be streaming, please join my Discord. It's a little community. I promise it's not super spammy, but that is where I post when I am going live and what my schedule is going to be looking like for the upcoming week. Unfortunately, with my current job, I can't really commit to the same schedule every single week, so I kind of have to plan them on a week-by-week basis. But that Discord is where I will put that information, so if you guys want to pop over there, I would love to have y'all. And yeah, thank you guys for being really cool. Because we did get a few raids tonight. We got raided by Cat Daddy and Neb, which has been really cool. Let's try a little raid ourselves, shall we? We're gonna take a look and see if there's anybody else that is doing anything in Palia. Or let me see, do I have any friends that are playing right now? It doesn't look like it. Yes, raid. I'm gonna look for the channel that has the least amount of viewers so we can give them a raid. How does that sound? That's cool. You guys don't have to stick around. If y'all want to head out, please do. Let's see here. All right, I found a channel that only has 9 viewers. So let's give them a raid. I don't know if I did this right.